Wanted to jump on here today and go over FHA appraisals, government appraisals. So just kind of some tips and tricks, things to look for if you are going to be using one of those loan types, things to kind of ask your realtor about when you're touring homes, things to kind of look out for that might come up on an appraisal. FHA, VA, follow and USDA really kind of follow the same guidelines. Generally, if it's going to be called out on one, it would be called out on the other. So a few of those things, especially VA, you're going to be looking at pest infestations. So, you may have a pest inspection once you're under contract on any of these properties. So that's a good thing. Termites, things like that you want to keep an eye out for. Basements, here in Kansas, pretty much everywhere we have basements. And so you want to be looking for cracks, moisture, any kind of moisture at all. Any basement, if you're under contract, you're going to be looking at it. Most appraisers are going to call out any sort of moisture, whether it is or has been raining or not. If a washer overflows, anything like that, you kind of want to keep out an eye for that. Downspouts, broken rain gutters, any kind of damage, broken, cracked siding, any kind of peeling, chipped paint, anything like that is going to need to be fixed before an appraiser will give a clean appraisal. Any sort of foundation or structural defects, water heaters, they want to see those double strapped, making sure that everything is up to building code. Any sort of exposed wiring, I've seen garage doors, if they're not opening properly, if you hit that button and it goes halfway up and it stops, or any light switches, if there are missing covers on any of your light switches or outlets, things like that. A lot of them will call out missing GFCIs if there are none in the house. So, you look at bathrooms and kitchens, things like that. You want to make sure if there are any appliances in there that they are functioning, because those appraisers are going to test those when they come out. Dishwashers, things like that are going to be staying with the home. Roofs are a really, really big one right now. Insurance companies are really paying attention to the age of the roof, so that's something that you want to find out. If you're seeing shingles on the ground, things like that. Same goes for fences. If you are seeing, busted, broken pickets, things like that, those are going to be potentially called out on an inspection or an appraisal. Excuse me. Any kind of plumbing issues, leaks, so checking under sinks in the bathroom, the kitchen, things like that. Any kind of water damage, so looking up at the ceiling, seeing if there's any old water stains, things like that. Any kind of wood rot, so window seals, door jams, especially around the exterior of the home. Those are things that you really want to keep an eye out for. With FHA loans, your government loans, the appraisers are going to be calling that out. Same with broken windows, things like that. They're going to want fixed. Really the last thing I kind of wanted to mention, HVAC, things like that. On your windows, if you have screens that are attached to those windows, if there are any missing or if they are ripped or torn, things like that, they're going to want those replaced as well. And then sheds or outbuildings, if those are damaged, rotted, peeling, paint, things like that, fences, a lot of that, they are going to call those things out and require that they be addressed. Low spots when it comes to drainage, dirt, whether that, wasn't backfilled properly, if there's been a lot of settling, things like that. So just a few different things to keep an eye out for if you are looking at a government appraisal coming up or just out there touring homes. Thank you.